There.
Let's start by talking about Elizabeth Gilbert versus the State of the Union. I wasn't home on Tuesday night, so I didn't get to watch State of the Union. I have a DVR'd, and I went through the first hour of the State of the Union, and it was like introduction, and we didn't get to the speech. What was the context? What was the exigency of the State of the Union? Why did the President give the State of the Union on February, what was the date on Tuesday? Whatever Tuesday's date was. February 12th. Why did he give it? What was the exigency? What caused him to do it?
Declaration of Independence.
No.
Emancipation.
No. You're just guessing
He
now.
started his second term. So,
That was the inauguration. Why does the President give a State of the Union every year?
Because every president has to do it, because it's written down somewhere.
To talk
Where?
about the state of the Union.
Where do you write things down that govern how the country is?
Constitution.
In the Constitution. Thank you, Jose.
Ah, that was close.
Yeah. The only guy is the non-American knows the American system. The Constitution specifies what? That the president shall come. The Constitution specifies that the president shall come to Congress every year and give a State of the Union address?
Yes.
No.
No,
Oh.
somebody wrote it.
The Constitution specifies that the president shall, from time to time, deliver to Congress a report upon the state of our union.
So he doesn't have to?
He does not have to do it every year. He does not have to do it as a
that's
speech.
expected.
In fact, between Thomas Jefferson and I believe it was Woodrow Wilson, but up to the 20th century, it varied. Jefferson didn't go to the Congress and give speeches. He thought that was too fancy. So he sent him a note.
Also,
We're doing good. See ya next year. You know.
so that like when he talked about the guns,
Yeah.
that was
State of the Union,
State of-
not the inaugural.
alright.
Not the inaugural. Although he did also talk about gun control in the inaugural. Okay. And the president of Mexico has been here within the last 5 years and said, "You guys got to help us out. You got to have better gun control
Yeah.
because your guns are coming to Mexico in large numbers and they're killing a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah.
Ammunition from America is coming to Mexico. Ammunition that is forbidden in Mexico to private citizens is coming to Mexico from America,
Yeah.
and you guys aren't stopping it. You got to stop it." But that's essentially what President Calderon said.
That's all. Yeah.
And President Obama said, "Okay,
Yeah. Actually,
Okay,
Obama
well-
said that like they have a big thing.
right." So the border, there has been tightening of gun control along the border.
And also
Gun
like
registration.
there's a big movement right now with Javier Sicilia.
Yes.
You've heard about him.
No. Say.
That's
Turn around. Get Jose on this.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Javier Sicilia is a Mexican writer
Yes.
whose son was killed.
Yes.
And he started making a big movement against the current gun system in America.
Yes.
And he's doing like a walk all around America, and he's gonna finish in Washington. And like a lot of people are joining him and everything,
Right.
because one of the things that they want to stop is like the retail of high caliber weapons.
Right on the border. I mean, there was
And I mean like all around like
right, but right on the border is where part of the problem was there's something like 15,000 gun shops. I mean, huge number of gun shops
Yeah.
right on the Texas, right on the Mexican southern United States, southwestern United States border, and there are no regulations.
yeah.
So people can come in, like there was in this one documentary I was watching, in 45 minutes, these guys bought 40 or 50 high caliber assault weapons
Yeah.
and no checks.
Yeah.
And they got out in the parking lot with all these weapons. They were approached by two strangers they didn't know, both of whom spoke Spanish, who offered to buy all of those guns for more than the retail price. So America's got a gun problem,
Well,
particularly on the border.
and to get a gun over Christmas break, one of the guys that I was staying with, in my boyfriend's apartment went and bought a gun at Walmart,
Yeah,
took the test
Yeah.
on the little computer that
Right.
they have there, failed it,
and still bought a gun.
and then retook it and was able to buy a gun.
Okay. This is a problem. This is a problem.
Yeah.
But State of the Union was talked about because the exigency for the speech was not the gun laws, was not what the president wants to do. The exigency is that it is required by the Constitution that the president from time to time deliver to the Congress a report upon the State of the Union. And in the modern era, this has always been done by a speech. And I think since Nixon, the speech has been broadcast. Okay? Anybody ever watch any of the State of the Union addresses?
I watched the one last year.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think I might have watched
think
last
so.
year's.
What is there about the State of the Union address that keeps people from watching it? I don't watch it. And this is my business.
It's long.
It's long. First of all, it's a long speech. What else?
And
What else?
It's important, but it's boring.
It's-
It's all
Yeah.
fact.
It's policy. It's
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
It's policy.
It's
And what do we like?
humor.
We like humor. We like
Relatability.
we like controversy. We like humor.
You like conflict.
But we also liked the TED speech. We followed that TED speech, right? And it worked pretty well online. Would you go online to watch the State of the Union speech?
That's why I watched it last year.
You watch it on? Would you go online and watch the State of the Union speech?
Well, I can fast forward it on there, so maybe.
So maybe, okay. Go to history. I have to report on this one. You see this title here, Korvfestivalen? I mean Sausage Fest. I clicked on it. It was a sausage fest. It was a festival about sausage.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
You thought it was something else, so did I.
Well, I mean, I've rarely used that. So
Okay?
not typically.
All right, so would you do this one?
Sausage.
Oh my god.
Would you do this one?
Probably. I watched this.
Maybe. Maybe we'll get it. Come on. The internet has been so slow around here.
Oh, no, you're telling us.
Yeah, in the dorms it's
Yeah,
worse.
where's Elizabeth? 24
I know. But it was slow at my house too. Okay. Oh, come on.
Can you turn it up just a little bit?
Let's go rap, and now we got a new one. Fresh on the shrink wrap, and I think that if we try, we can do it. We never thought we could do so. Because our asses on a prime slope. In a world of policies, not as much of a joke. Dreaming of imaginary enemies and dropping bombs like we mix mushrooms and coke. So listen up, kids, let me teach you about the government. Guys prioritize on the side how your money spent. I try to make as much change as I can, but I can't seem to get it past the man with the spray tan. This year, I wanna lie about that. I'm gonna introduce John Maynard's face to my big flat. Believe me, 2013's gonna be the best damn year your grandparents ever seen. And no one can stop us from making.
Ah, come on.
The internet.
Yeah.
What?
It's pretty good. Got pretty good level.
So far, it's pretty good, yeah.
Making history. Not even the man whose orange tan is a mystery. A mystery. Is he out of land? Is he Snoopy and there's #1 fan? Tell you to be so tan.
You lie! The Constitution is orange and so am I! If you're in need or in lots of
Yeah,
lots,
it is.
if you're clean or you're on the rocks, if you're a he or a pepper wasp, I don't give a you're green.
He came
Okay,
here.
let's put the lights back on. We'll see, we'll let
Oh,
this finish loading.
Came here.
But let's talk about, why is this, why, Joey?
Huh?
You stop it.
Okay, stop this. Okay.
We'll start